Welcome to Natlan. Let's meet our first important character, Xbalanque. Xbalanque was first introduced in New Let's Drip marketing as the one entombed with Primal Fire. Now the only other place where Primal Fire is mentioned is in the Gnosis and Croix order notes in someone's diary. According to Mr. Ingold, the Master is performing the Great Ritual. He said it has to do with celestial bodies and the Primal Fire. While it is unclear what the Great Ritual is and what it has got to do with the Primal Fire, there have been some hints left by the Ordo itself. Now Renee and Jacob Ingold from the Gnosis and Croix Ordo has done some experiments on their terminally ill assistant Carter in an attempt to save his life, but eventually failed. Now later on, Renee is said to have used the Holy Blade of Gnosis and Croix for a secret ritual in which he extracts his own consciousness and becomes reborn as the Master or Gnosis and Croix. However, the ritual actually failed and Renee was left without a body. Now Jacob Ingold then uses what remained of their assistant Carter and the essence of the Oceanid Lyris to create a body for the Master. Now it could be possible that the Great Ritual mentioned in someone's diary refers to or is similar to Renee's secret ritual to become the Master. And like I said before, it was also mentioned in someone's diary that the Great Ritual had something to do with the Primal Fire. Xbalanque was described in New Let's Drip marketing as one entombed with the Primal Fire. Since Primal also means primordial, this could simply mean that Xbalanque is the one who currently has authority over the primordial fire or the entirety of Pyro element. Also, since the ritual was basically creating a vessel to house Renee's consciousness, it could be possible that Xbalanque is the vessel for the Primal Fire, aka the current Pyro Archon. Oh man, I don't have any Primogems. I just want to get Taylor Swift a weapon. I don't want to go around and farm. Fear no more, dear child. God? Is that you? No. I am you, but from the future. Let me introduce you to lootbar.gg. Lootbar is a safe and secure platform for you to recharge your Primogems or Stellar Jades. As you all know, the prices of Primogems varies depending on exchange rates, but with Lootbar you can get your Primogems at a lower cost of up to 20% less. This is done by leveraging low exchange rates and also avoiding a portion of Apple or Google tax. Apart from being affordable, Lootbar delivers your Primogems very fast, faster than Paimon gulping down 3 macarons. If you haven't topped up yet, you can even receive the 2x bonus as Lootbar recharges through official Hoyoverse channels. So all you have to do is put in your UID and server, purchase the Primogems and enjoy. Lootbar also offers various discounts for new users. For those who use the link in the description, you can even purchase a Welkin Moon for just $1. So what are you waiting for? Go check out Lootbar right now. Now in my previous video I had stated the possibility that the Pyro Archon Murata could be based on the Arch-Gautier demon Phoenix, who's known to display the powers of a phoenix, mainly resurrection. Now Natlan's title being Incandescent Ode to Resurrection provides a further testimony to this possibility. Given that the ritual which has to do with the primordial fire was essentially an act of Renee's resurrection as the Master, maybe it is possible that Xbalanque is nothing more than a resurrection of the former Pyro Archon, Murata. Now coming up next is quite possibly the most unhinged theory and your personal favorite. Bennett is the Pyro Gnosis. What? To explain, let me take you from the world of Genshin Impact to the magical wizarding world of Harry Potter. Harry Potter is a series of books and movies on a magical wizarding world where Harry Potter is the main protagonist and the antagonist is an evil wizard named Voldemort. In an attempt to become immortal, Voldemort split his soul into 7 fragments which were attached to 7 different entities and they were called Horcruxes. Now the protagonist Harry himself was a Horcrux as Voldemort's soul latched onto him as a baby. Despite being all-powerful, Horcruxes are also said to be objects of misfortune, and it is shown throughout the series when people close to Harry constantly get jeopardized or hurt. Coming back to Genshin, the story of Bennett starts off as a baby found amidst a calamity by an old adventurer. Growing up, Bennett is known for his terrible bad luck, which not only jeopardizes his life, but also that of others close to him, kinda similar to Harry Potter. Now, according to Skirk, the Gnosis are also objects of misfortune because they are parts of the dead third descender. And interestingly enough, just like there are 7 Horcruxes in Harry Potter, there are 7 Gnosis in Genshin Impact. And just like how the Horcruxes were fragments of Voldemort's soul, the 7 Gnosis could be said as fragments of the third descender. So this led me to wonder, what if Bennett's terrible bad luck is because just like how Harry Potter is a Horcrux, Bennett is a Gnosis, the Pyro Gnosis. Now, I am not saying that Bennett is just some other colorful chess piece, but I am just saying that there is a possibility that Bennett could be a fragment of the third descender's soul. That would explain why a baby was able to survive such a calamity miraculously. It has been long speculated that the number 1 Harbinger, the strongest person in Teyvat, is the Bloodstained Knight from the Artifact set. So far, the Harbingers who have been introduced have appeared in their own indigenous nations: Signora in Mondstadt, Scaramouche in Inazuma, Totori in Sumeru, and Arlecchino in Fontaine. And as for Child, well, Child is everywhere. So since Capitano is appearing in the war-driven land of Natlan, it would be reasonable to think that Capitano is actually native to Natlan. Now, from the Battle Pass weapon, the Talking Stick, we are introduced to a character from Natlan called Tenoch. Tenoch is a very strong warrior who recruits 6 other warriors from Natlan in order to face a particular turbid black tide from the horizon. Although there is not much to go on, it could be possible that Capitano is actually Tenoch, and that the reason why he covers his entire face as opposed to other Harbingers may have something to do with his encounter with the particular black tide. Maybe that's what made him so strong. The description under Natlan's teaser is translated as, "Rise, O strong man, and go to your destined victory." Capitano from the Commedia dell'arte is said to never have been a captain, and is inspired from Spanish caudillos, who are leaders wielding military and political power. The caudillo often is used interchangeably with the terms warlord or strongman, so it could be possible that the description under Natlan's teaser refers to Capitano, who has thrown himself into Natlan's ring of war. From what we know, Natlan used to have 6 tribes. The current ongoing war could be for a succession of power, particularly for authority over the Pyro Archon's throne. Given that the strongest human in Teyvat, Capitano, is participating in the war, it would be logical to guess that he is guaranteed a victory. Maybe the destined victory, as stated in Natlan's teaser description, refers to Capitano's victory over Natlan's war. Earlier I had mentioned that Xbalanque could be the vessel housing the Pyro Archon's consciousness. Maybe this war is an indirect way of choosing the strongest warrior to be the next vessel for the Pyro Archon. I mean, it wouldn't be a surprise given Natlan is inspired from Mayan cultures where humans were often sacrificed to the gods as tribute. So this would mean that if Capitano wins the war, then Capitano would be the vessel for the next Pyro Archon. So indirectly saying Capitano is going to be the next Pyro Archon. Well, that is unless Hoyoverse brings Child into it again. Anyways, that's it. If you've got any unhinged theories of your own, don't forget to put them in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.